In the frosty expanse of the Ural Mountains, where the winds howl through the trees and the snow blankets the earth like a shroud, a chilling mystery lurks beneath the surface. It's a tale of adventure turned tragedy, of experienced hikers who vanished into the wilderness, only to be found dead under circumstances that still baffle experts and thrill seekers alike. This is the haunting story of the Dyatlov Pass Incident. February 1959 marked a fateful expedition for 9 students from the Ural Polytechnic Institute in the Soviet Union. These young adventurers, led by the determined Igor Dyatlov, set out for a skiing journey in the remote and rugged terrains of the Ural Mountains. Their goal was ambitious: to reach the Otorten Mountain, a challenging peak that promised breathtaking views and a test of their skills. But what began as an exhilarating adventure soon spiraled into one of the most perplexing mysteries of the 20th century. On February 12th, when the group failed to send a telegram from their expected location, concerns grew. The families of the hikers, worried for their loved ones, alerted the authorities. A search party was dispatched, but the frigid weather and treacherous terrain posed significant challenges. Days passed and hope dwindled. Finally, on February 26th, rescuers made a grim discovery. The hiker's tent was found, half buried in snow and eerily abandoned. The scene was shocking. It appeared as though the hikers had torn their way out from within, leaving their belongings, including shoes and warm clothing, behind. What would drive experienced outdoorsmen to flee into the freezing wilderness in such a frantic manner? Questions began to multiply. As rescuers combed the area, they stumbled upon the bodies scattered across the mountainside. 9 lives lost, yet the circumstances surrounding their deaths were nothing short of baffling. Some bodies were found with severe injuries. One young man had suffered a crushing chest trauma that resembled the impact of a high-speed car crash. Another had inexplicably lost their tongue. Such injuries defied rational explanation and fueled wild speculation. Adding to the mystery, one of the hikers was discovered with high levels of radiation on their clothing. The source of this radiation remains unexplained to this day, leaving experts, conspiracy theorists, and thrill seekers to ponder the possibilities. Was there a secret military experiment nearby? Perhaps an encounter with extraterrestrial beings? The theories began to spiral out of control, each more bizarre than the last. As the investigation unfolded, the Soviet authorities faced pressure to provide answers. In a stark Cold War backdrop, the secrecy surrounding the incident mirrored the distrust many held toward the government. The lack of transparency only deepened the intrigue, feeding suspicions of a cover-up. To some, the idea of military involvement seemed plausible, considering the region's strategic importance during this tense era. After a lengthy investigation, the official conclusion was reached. In 2019, the Russian government closed the case, attributing the tragedy to an avalanche. It was suggested that the hikers, caught in a sudden snowslide, had panicked, leading to their hasty exit from the tent. However, many were unconvinced by this explanation. How could an avalanche account for the bizarre injuries and the eerie circumstances surrounding their deaths? The debate raged on in public discourse. Books were written, documentaries filmed, and podcasts dedicated to unraveling the truth behind the Dyatlov Pass incident. Each retelling inspired new theories, from encounters with Yeti-like creatures to secret military experiments that inadvertently resulted in the hikers' deaths. The Dyatlov Pass became a cultural phenomenon, an emblem of human curiosity and the quest for knowledge. It serves as a stark reminder of the mysteries that lurk in our world, where nature can be as unforgiving as it is beautiful. This incident has resonated with audiences, highlighting humanity's eternal struggle against